Welcome again to Fruitful Investment Strategies. My name is Kalambai. If this is your first time and that you have not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe, you follow us. We share ideas about business and things which will make you prosper, and things that will make you really have some extra cash as we go by. So today I have some ideas. I'm just coming to wash my car, from washing my car. So thinking, okay, let me share some business ideas with you, because which can be very lucrative. You see here, when I was going to actually wash the car, I found some self-washing machines. So one of them, you can actually use or install a self-washing machine wherever you are. So I found some self-washing machine, and what you have to do is actually pay by card. And once you pay by card, it activates the entire system. You choose which kind of program you want actually your car to be washed by. So the machine is set once you have chosen that program. And the door opens up automatically, and everything is automatic, and then the car starts to be washed. You know, the machine starts washing the car, and it does it. And that takes up at least 5 minutes or 10 minutes every time. I think that is really a nice business model. You know, you can just go into a machine. The machine does all the work. The owner of the machine is sleeping somewhere, just counting up money. And, everything, just a very good system, a self-sustained system, but which produces money all the time. So the wealthy people, what do? They sleep while money is being produced. You know, every time you sleep or you sleep with them, they have money going on. Money is being produced all the time. And that's what actually people should do. Creating a business which can sustain itself. And sustain itself in the terms that it keeps working when you are not there. Because what is the most important thing? The most important thing is not really money, it's the time. And time is also money. So the thing is, if you can actually use that time on something else, while you are actually absorbing money and making money into your bank account, into your pocket, without you sweating for it, you've installed a system that works on its own and collects all the revenues for you. You spare a lot of time. You spare a lot of time and you have a lot of money. You can invest that time into something else. So I would really advise you to go into a business that does not take much of your time. You don't have to be there all the time to check it. You don't have to be there all the time to actually keep control of it. You can actually be there when it's necessary, very necessary for you to be there. You know. And car wash is one of the best system. Everybody comes and pay, and then they go, they wash the car, and then they go. The responsibility is not in your hands, as long as the machine is doing its work. So the responsibility is in the owner's own, hands. So you kind of delegate a lot of responsibilities to the owner. And then all you have to do is just to acquire money, to pay the government the taxes, and to fill up the different, if soap is missing, if soap is not enough, you put all these things together, and then the system just works on its own. So that's what I was thinking about, to have a kind of self-sustaining business. And that can be real estate. If you have a lot of money, please put into real estate as well. Airbnb. When I was in Spain, and by the way, in Italy, they have a self-sustaining system. The owner doesn't have to come there. They have cameras installed, and then when you come, they have the code. They've given you the code to enter into the area. Once you enter into the area, you have to enter into the house. You have another code. So you have all these codes that they have given to you. And that's the way you access actually the house. You don't have to have the key. And that's why I think it's very nice, really, with the system. It's really a system which self-sustains itself. So all you have to do, the owner, what is he doing? He's somewhere else, taking care of other businesses, sending you WhatsApp messages. So I think that is something actually people should do and consider doing, having a self-sustained system. And that's what I see is coming actually, because time is a lot. Time is very important for many of us. We don't have time to spend with our family. We don't have enough time to do other things, to really just have time for your own, to do other things. Everything is consumed in time. You have to work 24 hours, just to get by. And that is not really a good business model. A good business model is whereby you can actually spend that time. You can spare that time. That's very important. And that's why Elon Musk, what he has done is that he's trying to create this robot taxi. It spares a lot of time. Person doesn't have to sit there. Whole system is controlling actually these taxis, and you can have one person controlling, I don't know, a bunch of taxis, 100 taxis around the city. You see, it's really spares up time. And the thing is, money is getting in fast, because you cannot be 100 places at the same time, but actually you can have control of everything at the same time. You see, so you can really control these things at the same time, but you cannot really be 100 places at the same time. So if you can gather all these things into one system, and you gather all the intelligence into one system, and you have actually, when there is a need of something, you can answer it, or anyway, you can actually put the auto answering system. You have the auto answering system. When there is any need, you have these robots which answers quickly and fast and send out emails. That's how you spare time. That's how the rich spare time. And time is very important. So do not play with time. Make sure that everything you do does not take all your time. Spare that time and use it on something else. Make businesses that can be self-sustainable. If it's not self-sustainable yet, please make sure that you actually make it self-sustainable. I've followed videos in Korea whereby actually, you go in shops, in shops, things are just laying there, and what you have to do when you come into the shop, you have actually to just pay yourself. There is no one to receive you. There is nothing. Even here where I am, you go to a shop, you can have a self payment system. So you go and you just have to actually pay the things without anybody controlling you. That's the system which is being installed all across Europe. In Korea, in the shop, there is nobody. You have just to pay, and then nobody follows you, but there are cameras everywhere to control that what you've done is correct. So if something happens, they'll send you a bill. I think that is very important, that we have some self-sustaining system which actually help businesses, and that will help you spare time, because then you can be busy doing something which is very important. You can be with your family, you can be, with your colleagues, you can be doing something else, maybe having another business which is self-sustaining. So, creating this self-sustaining business really helps you to kind of, be more beneficial, more progressive in the business and more richer. That's what the rich people do. They have systems which they have sold, and then these systems are actually bringing money for them. So before you used to have slaves, but now you have the technology which you can use to actually control all of this. So if you like this video, please make sure that you subscribe, you share with us, you share with many people, and follow us. Do not forget to actually like, subscribe, and share. See you on the next one.